Okay, the Despaghettification project. I did spend some time last night after the stream cleaning up the base a little bit. I'm going to do a little bit more this morning. Whoa, it looks like our versatile frames are almost done. I didn't let it run while I was offline, but it did run while I was hiding a bunch of belts. So it's significantly cleaner than it was before. Still quite a bit left to do. I'm not going to really focus on this stuff out here too much, but just cleaning up the interior. Obviously this quick wire still needs to be moved. These belts should be moved. This snaking cable needs to be moved. But I did clean up all of this over here, so this looks much nicer. Got rid of the old iron factory there. Still have some straggling bins laying around, and then this, which we do need to clean up. We've already changed that in the new version. So the new version of the steel, this is the beams here, but there's an equivalent pipe module that has the inputs and outputs right here. We haven't converted. I did kind of partially convert this one. I did move the outputs to the same place, but I haven't moved the inputs over there yet. Probably should just delete that back module and place down the other one. But I kind of don't want to disrupt things because pipes are running basically half of the factory uses pipes right now. So like our steel rotors there, and then of course steel frames over here uses pipes. And we also have, of course, the stators are using pipes. What happened to our rotors? Oh, it looks like we forgot to connect this one here. Not connected below either, apparently. This is supposed to be pipes. No, this is rotors. Okay. And so rotors are not going in the floor, so we'll put a floor hole here for them. And I've just been putting conveyor throughput monitors on everything. And now the spaghetti is under here. Out of sight, out of mind. Wait, we're missing beams. this. Grab another stack. I want to go this way. Okay. Should have rotors flowing again. We might even be. Yeah, we have more than we need to complete. I think, modular engines. 2 makes 1, so we need 2,500, so we need 5,000, and there's 4,800, and yeah, so we have plenty. But I think we still need the... Hey, Bilbo. Good morning. Or probably evening for you. Not sure. Yep. Yeah, the funny thing is I actually, after I streamed for like 6 hours yesterday, I spent another couple hours off stream cleaning up the spaghetti last night, and it looks so much nicer, feels a lot better. Still have quite a bit left to do, but I'm going to just clean up a little bit more this morning and then get working on some other projects. So what's going on with these rotors here? Okay, so this is going into this little temporary motor factory. But we should move it downstairs also, just to keep it clean. We don't need these stators running across the world here. Let's see, where else are those stators being used? They're being used right here. Yeah, well, let's just keep on doing it. How's this box looking? Oh yeah, that thing's totally full. Okay, so stators need to go over to motors over here. And we already have rotors down there, so let's just go connect those up right now. I don't want to do that one. Just do this one here. It's the third one. Okay, and then we need stators on this guy. And we'll just put a splitter on here right away. And then where does the other stators go? They go into here. And they go on the top, so we'll put it back a little bit further. We'll actually just do the cable hole as well at the same time. We'll go back one more. I like to have room. Otherwise, the shroud will cover the belt, and you won't be able to see parts on the belt. And you need to see parts on the belt to understand if everything's flowing properly. Okay, so it's too high. So it goes here. The back one is stators. And then this one will be cable. Okay, guess we go do cable next. This one right here. I'm really happy that I finally bit the bullet and bought the ceiling hanger. Makes everything easy. And then ceiling hanger plus straight mode for belts. I mean, yeah, you do get a lot of clipping. If you don't care, that's not a big deal, which I don't care. But it really makes it easy to very quickly run this thing. Okay, so we have cable there. Did we connect this one yet? No, we haven't connected it. That's why it's not moving. Okay. And then we'll get the rest, clean up this belt if there's any left. There is right here. Cool. I mean, we are not going to put either of these two into the elevator for this next phase. We can leave... Well, we should probably move the versatile frameworks underneath also. But we can get rid of these belts right now. Plates. We'll leave that one for the moment because the versatile frameworks are going on it. I honestly love those curved belts. I think it's spaghetti, but they just look so nice. I actually like them, and I don't even mind them sweeping through the base, but gotta clean it up. Did I leave them on the ground? I must have left a bunch of them on the ground here somewhere. Too much junk. Yes, there's dismantled crates all over the place. Don't want to throw these ones away because these are space elevator parts. Looks like there's one more over here somewhere. Is it even here, or is it somewhere else? It's over by the Caterium. What's going on here? That was from the wire, I believe, left over. Okay, let's this one and smart plates. Okay. I'm not going to clean up that stuff around the edge just yet. Probably should do this Caterium or the quick wire. We'll do that in just a minute. We'll just take a little survey. See what else. We definitely want to clean up these two here, this iron and coal. We're not gonna change it to the current version of the module, but we'll just clean it up with the existing one so that it can continue to do its job. What's happening here? 12 per minute. 8. So it's not running at full speed. It should be making 24, so it's like 50%. It looks like it's the steel pipes is the deficiency. Yeah, because it's got plenty of concrete. I haven't really done the math to figure out actually how much we really need of these things. So I know how much, I can tell you how much each one of these modules would take, and I know how many we're outputting, but I haven't added it up. I just split everything, and whatever happens, happens. We did actually do the power yesterday, so we can turn that one on out there once we get it plumbed properly. So we're looking pretty good. It would be nice to, yeah, let's do this one next. And this is actually empty, I believe. Yes, it is. Just get rid of that. We don't have a buffer for this. This is like one off the center. I think that's 2 off center, so we'll put it right there. Okay, so that way if we have, once this thing fills up, we can continue to generate more versatile frameworks. I don't remember exactly what those are needed for in the next phase, but might as well start building them up. Auto wire is looking pretty good. Okay, so that gets rid of all of that elevator part spaghetti. I guess the next thing here is, what's this? Yeah, we gotta clean up these stators here. This box is totally full. Yeah, it's totally full, and we're not connected to it anymore. Should probably just... We don't have any place for it. I don't really want to bring it over here for this. I guess we'll figure out something to do with it later. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. What we should do is probably just go find all these random boxes and place them all in somewhere. But let's fix this first. So coal goes here, and then the iron comes down here. Actually, probably should go in through here. Nope. Oh, I see. On this one, we... just go all the way up. So, we'll just put down a couple splitters. So this one... hopefully that will work. We'll find out here in a second. Nope. Oh, this should work. I really don't care how... at least want to make that straight, I think. Don't care too much about how this looks in here. Because this is... I've already fixed this in the module, but like I said, I don't want to replace this module right now, so I'm just going to do it like this. Okay, and that one's going to be iron. Let's see a really good place to bring that. Suppose we can just go down on the ground here. That's one too high, it looks like. course, I did it the wrong direction. There we go. That should be correct. Okay. And, you know, it's outside the boundary, so a little spaghetti's still fair game here. All right. I guess we were going to put this on the first one. Yeah, it goes on the first one. It's not going to be too close. Bro, you gotta get out my way, buddy. Okay, that hopefully will work. Alright. Should have iron back now. Okay, seems like it's coming in. Alright, now we want to do that coal. Coal's already over here, so it should be fairly easy. And we will stick with the curve for this one. Okay, now we just need to get that coal into this one right here. Alright, a little bit ugly, but we should... Where's the coal? Why don't we have coal on that belt? Suppose this is probably why. Alright, that looks good. Alright. Okay, so we still have this quick wire right here, we should probably do. And we are out of fuel. All right, we want to do this. Do the quick wire, and then I think we're done with hiding belts for the moment. See if there's anything else super egregious. Oh, let's go check the MAM. I think the MAM actually made a noise a little while ago. Pure Caterium ingot. That is actually a really good recipe. We also want steel canister, but pure Caterium ingot is actually much more valuable for us right now because we're super low on Caterium. Well, I'm not going to take it right now because I'm not ready to implement it, but I'm glad that we got it. So, speaking of Caterium, let's do the quick wire. Too close? No, that's just right. That's too tall, though. Okay. And then here. This one's going in here. And then we have another one going in up here at the top. So this is the old internal one. This is... So I'll just put it right here. Right here. Out of beams. And we don't have a depot on them, apparently. Versatile frameworks. Get rid of those. How are we doing? 15? 15? Okay, so quick wire right here. This one I think is facing the wrong direction. Okay. So what? Or that. Okay, I guess we're just a little bit short. There we go. Okay, there's nothing on this belt. Do I have this facing the wrong direction? No, it says it's going out. I must not have got it connected properly. Nothing on this belt. Nothing on either of these belts. Oh, okay, yeah, I know why. We just haven't connected them probably yet. Ugh. Yeah, we placed them, but we didn't connect them. Okay, that one's got. both of those are connected. Where is it? Is it this one? We might do something about this plastic as well. It's very ugly. Okay. Those are looking better. But yeah, that plastic needs to be dealt with. So on this one, we'll just push it back one more space. And we'll put a splitter on it, I guess. Oh, I see what we did. Well, we don't really need that anymore. Circuit boards, cable, and plastic. Where's the cable coming in? Right here? Okay. Alright, let's just go down and connect the plastic. Then we'll come up here and fix all this. Where is it? right here. No. The wrong direction. It says it's flowing out. Hmm. I guess it's because there's a splitter on it that it doesn't automatically select the right direction. I mean, that's all I can imagine is why that it's not. Normally it would select the right direction, but whatever. Should see plastic going through here. Why you no plastic? Plastic there. And now we have plastic here. Okay, now we have plastic there. No, we don't want to do that. Yeah, why am I doing it like this? This totally defeats the purpose of what we're doing. We want to put the splitter down here. We're going to do it too, right here. Okay, so this guy, he can go directly in, but these guys are going to go through floor hole. Back one. I guess we'll put it over here. Okay, so plastic and cable still needed there. Honestly, don't know if we even have any plastic on the belt. Okay, there's a little bit of plastic coming in. So is it coming to the computer is the question. Is the computer getting any plastic? I think it was this one here, 104. We can see that plastic is the next thing we need to tackle as soon as we get done with these belts. This is really annoying. Just want to know that it's actually working. Okay, that's not getting any plastic. Oh, I guess we disconnected it and didn't reconnect. Okay, that's why. So here into here. And yes, we got plastic going there, and we should see it on the belt there. Yeah, cool. So make sure it's going in here. It's going in there. Good. All right, so we just need to do cable. Are we gonna do sheets? I don't know. So cable is this one here. And where's it coming from? Used to come from here. Okay. Okay. Should be getting cable again. Alright, I think the computer's back. Let's get rid of that ladder. And I've done everything else. I might as well do the copper sheets. It is a little bit far back on that one, but we'll just match it just for consistency. Wait, why is this one extended further than that one? Because there's a splitter underneath it, I guess. Okay. All right, we got copper sheets and plastic going in there. All right, I am not going to do this coal right now. I think we're as good as we're going to get for the moment. Just go do a quick survey and see where we're at. We still get, hey buddy, you're in my way, 270, getting 270 there. That's the number we like to see. This should be about 101, but it's bouncing around, so that's fine. Looks good, it's in the range. Yeah, this is a little bit ugly here. Are we out of drives? Yeah, we're out of drives. There's only a couple recipes left in the pool. There's 3. But I could do one more drive. I wouldn't do this next one because it's kind of a waste. You only got, there's only 1 recipe in the pool. There's no reason to do it. Unless you want that recipe really badly, I guess. Okay. Not gonna do this out here. So we do need more plastic. We need more power. Let's check the board. We're okay on power for the moment. Probably what we should do is run the numbers on steel pipes that all of our factories are currently expecting. And I know exactly how many we're making. We're making 270 right now, and I'm pretty sure that we're not making enough. But we do have this other steel pipe factory right out here. All we need to do is plumb it and then run the pipes back here. So maybe that's what we'll do. All right, let's do the math. So this one's beams. So 8.33 times 9. So we got 74 here. In the frames. This guy needs pipes. He needs 33.7. So we're up to 108. These guys take 48 times 3. We're up to 250. We're almost to 270 already. And we still have a couple more machines, I think. Or a couple more factories. This guy is 90. So 342. So we're already 70 short. And this guy, I think, is the last one. And he's taken 16 times 9. So we need 486, and we're only building 270. So yeah, that's what we need to do is get that. Oh, look at that. We made it. Versatile frameworks are full. We need to get that other pipe factory online. That's what the That's what the next task will be. And while we're doing that, we'll do the beam factory that's over there as well. So we'll get the cliffside facility online. That's the next task, next project. We're going to do that right after I get some more coffee. So back in a few moments. Okay. So, we need some miners, and we need power. There's power out there at that miner right there, so we just need to route that over. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nodes, I think. So we need some miners. 10 of these guys. Okay. Looks like we got everything we need there. We might do a power tower or two. And a bunch of that. Okay, looks like we got everything we need. We'll grab the power from over here. So there are 5 nodes that we want to connect to. I think it's 5. Three limestone and 1 coal and 1. Actually, I don't want to do this. I want to do the power tower here. I guess we place it and then connect it. That's the way to go. And 1, I think there's a pure iron and a pure coal down there. We'll go like this. Players in the way. Really? We have the radar on. So this one's pure, this one's pure, impure, impure, and normal. We need it's like 230 plus 250. We need 480. Is that let's just check the number because I want to make sure. Go to the modeler. So 230 here, and yeah, so we need a little bit more. That sucks. It's actually more than a 480 belt. What are we gonna do? Well, we're gonna do 2 belts, is what we're gonna do. Yeah, there's 3 nodes, so it's not a problem. The 2... Okay, then the pure, it's 180 plus 180, so it's 360. We need 360 coal and 360 iron. And we have 2 pure nodes, and they can do 600, so not a problem. Okay. So we'll do the normal for 1, and then the 2 impures for the other one. And these 2 right here, that one and this one, are the impure. Wire's too long. This is the coal right here. And then the iron is over here or something like that. So we'll put this right there. I'm going to put foundations down there. Put it on the global grid. Yeah, these are normally quartz nodes here. I guess that's why they have all the quartz nodules. Hey. No, I don't want that one. Do I have the right one? I guess so. Guess we want it to go this way. Is this due west? One more notch. There we go. Okay. I want to put it right here. Okay. Those two are good. Now we'll go down here and get these guys. Where's this? Oh, it's right there. That's the iron. Here's the coal. Yeah. I don't know. Guess we'll do this one. Which way are we gonna go? I guess we're gonna make a sky bridge. But we should just take it over there, since coal's over there also. Yeah, we forgot to clock those guys. So we want 360 here. This guy needs to be 360 also. Okay. And go see what we want to do over here. So I suppose we should go based on this guy's height. Why? Oh. Hopefully we can get where we need to go. Oh yeah, this looks pretty good right here. That's where we want to be, right there. Okay. So from here, unfortunately, it goes right through this rock. What should we do? We'll put it here, and then this will act as a bridge out to the spires, as well as sky bridge for the resources. Nope, that's not going to work. Okay. So this is the one right here. Yep. A couple higher. Hopefully this will not be too horrible. That's backwards. Yeah, I think we're going to turn this, actually. We'll turn this facing this direction. And then this one we'll have this way. I did it again, didn't I? Right there. And then this goes into there. Okay. Okay. All right. Hmm. Oh. Yep, that's perfect. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. All right. So we got our coal over here, we got our iron over here, and our 2 limestones over there. Oh, wait. We need another limestone. Where's that other one? Down here. That damn rock is right in the way again, huh? Is this thing already off? I guess it is. Well, we can do it this way, I guess. Yeah, that works. And we just go up here. We're out of concrete. Okay, we're gonna have to go get more concrete, but I think we are in the place that we want to be. Oh, let's get the power down here while we're still, before we go too far. Right here. Okay. And let's check the settings here. So this one we want to do the 254. I'll do 255 just to make sure. All right, we got to go grab some concrete. I don't have a concrete overflow, do I? I mean, this machine is making concrete. Where's it going? Coming down here. We should just put a concrete overflow over here by the smart splitter. Overflow here. Okay, that looks good. Okay, we're gonna grab a bunch of belts too. Hopefully that's enough. Yeah, it should be plenty. Okay, I think probably this one right here. Yeah, this is definitely it. This one right here. Is that correct? It appears to be correct. Okay. So we have limestone there. Got 2 more to go over here. So we'll put the limestone on the bottom, and then coal, and then iron, or one or the other. But we do want the limestone on the bottom too. Why? Okay. There we go. Okay, so this guy is doing 60, and we need... How much do we need? We need 230. Because the other one we have 255, yeah. So we need 230. So 115? Okay, and then we got to make sure that this guy is also Doing 115. Okay, so this bottom belt is for beams. No, it's for pipes. Pipes takes 230, beams takes 255. So this belt is for pipes. And I'm not sure which one of these is pipes. I can't remember. So we'll leave that there for now. We'll go get the other stuff. So this one is 2 notches high. Which is 4. Yep. Okay, now we need to use stacking conveyor poles. So we'll do this one here. that straight. That looks good. Wait. No, this one's not supposed to go there. It's supposed to go to the top. Okay. We are almost there. Now, we gotta figure out what we're gonna do up here. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, this is not pretty. What if there's a different way to do this? We might want to raise this up a little bit higher and adjust the inputs. Well, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go change the front of these. So let's load it. I want a little different color on this, maybe. See if we can buy anything that looks nice. Customizer, carbon steel, coated concrete. Oh, I guess not. We'll just paint it. We're going to leave that open. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Okay. That's good. Concrete is for pipe. I want to go change this. Damn it. Here. Come on. What one did we just do? We did pipes. Pretty sure we just did pipes. Yep. Okay. That looks good. All right, let's go put them up. Okay, we're gonna do pipe. Oops. Okay, so this is beam. Frames and rotors. The right one? I think that's the right one. Hey, this looks good. Out of flying juice, though. All right. No. Oh, well, no, I guess it's fine. We just can't see the little pictures. That's fine. We know it's quartz on the right. See? Quartz. iron on the right. What the hell is the power? Oh, we're on the wrong floor. That's why there's no power. Yeah, we didn't do the concrete on this one. Come on. This way? Okay. So, we're getting close. We just need to connect power and the belts, I think, and we're done. Well, besides the foundation and all that. So, power will do this. Oh, come on. Okay. Now we just need belts. And, oh, we need the actual power. Where's the real power? Okay, should have power. Everybody lit? Looks like everyone's lit. We just need resources. There's quartz there. Everything else is right here. So we will do this, this, and here. This one's the wrong way. Okay, and splitters on these two. Just too short. Kind of annoying. Wait, are these the wrong direction, maybe? Oh, that's in. This one is the wrong direction. Okay, that looks good. So, iron on the left, coal on the right. Out of beams. I think hopefully I have some in the box. I'm gonna have beams in the depot, but it's very slow. No beams. $39. There we go. I mean, I suppose I could put this one down 2 notches more. Okay. So this is iron. Iron goes here. All right, might as well go get some more beams. Almost there. Probably take the quartz through that little ravine there. Come on. Come on. There we go. I want to go the same way. Okay, so that could be iron and coal. And they should be going into the correct ones. I'm going to go verify. It would really suck if they weren't. I mean, I can just delete and replace it, so it's not that big of a deal, but... But we got ingots, so they're... I guess it doesn't really matter. Either way, huh? But those are the ones that I specified. Okay, so here, limestone on the left and quartz on the right. So we'll go do the limestone. So we'll come down here and do it. It doesn't really matter which is which. Really? No. So ugly. I mean, it's down here, but everything else is perfect and beautiful. So it kind of sucks that this is a little bit wonky, but I'm getting a little tired of working on this right now, so we're gonna just fix it a little bit later. Alright. So we should have limestone in both. Cool. I just need quartz. And I'm going to rerun this quartz because I don't want it visible up here. Just take it down through this little ravine instead. Where's their name? It's over here. Wait. Okay. So we'll put a splitter right here. No, we don't want to go that way. We want to go the other way. This way. Wait, where's the other one? Did we pass one? Oh, we already passed it. We don't want the splitter on this one. We want it on the other one. Alright, I'm going to come back and fix this later. I'm not going to deal with it right at this moment. Hopefully we can get this thing connected. 7. No, we can't, of course. Right there. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, it's because it's a splitter. Okay, I can do it. I just need to manually set the direction. Yeah, that's in. Okay. And we do need to... Quartz, quartz. All right. We got pipes. We got beams? No beams yet. Should have beams in them in a few seconds. We got beams, yes. Been a long time coming, but we finally got the beams. We got the beams and the pipes. We got the cliffside steel facility online. All right. All right, well, this is very exciting. Seems like it's all running. Let's check our power situation. We still got lots of power. If we disconnect, let's do this. And we can see the whole thing is 853 megawatts. Not too bad. Should bring us back online. Oh, yeah. It's too bad we didn't do lighting. Well, it doesn't really matter because it's very easy to delete and reconnect this now that all of the lines are plumbed. It's a very quick process, so we can then go ahead and modify the blueprints and replace it, come back with some lighting, because we definitely want lighting for this. And obviously we need to finish the facade here from this side. We can at least put this little skirt on. I'm gonna run out of juice and fall to my death. No, I'm not going to, but okay, it's everything's shut down now, probably. Because it's still loading. Oh, it's still gone. All right, now we got another 270 pipes and another 101 steel beams. We definitely need those pipes right away. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. We could use those pipes right now, but we're not going to deal with that at the moment because we've already been streaming long enough. Yeah, it's a little bit of a shame that I haven't put any lights in yet, but that's okay. We'll do that at some point. But we got a lot done in this stream. We finished our Despaghettification project. It was just a big mess of spaghetti yesterday, and everything's pretty clean. There's still a little bit of spaghetti, but most everything is in through holes through the floor. Still a bunch of boxes laying around that need to be cleaned up, but we got through most of our hard drives. There's only there's like 3 items left in the pool. Lots of good, so like for example, heavy oil residue was one that we really needed. Pure Caterium ingot actually would be very helpful right now because we don't have enough Caterium. We just have a single impure node here. Crystal computer. Probably will use that when we scale up computers because it works in assemblers, and we can use one of these types. Like we have a bunch of these 9 assembler modules. We didn't clean up this stuff around the edges here. There's still a bunch of spaghetti out here. But it's quite a lot nicer now. We put this coal underneath, that would solve a lot. Here's our computers. Let's see how we're doing. 800. Yeah, not great. But we haven't scaled up yet. This is just our very first computer box to get enough so we can build things. motors. Motors are in here. Full box. Do we have 2 boxes? Yeah, 2 full boxes of motors. Is this guy still working? No, he's done. Those are just extra. 2,400. Oh, wow. All right, we got a full box of heavy modular frames now. We want this to keep going, so we will just send them up there. Should wake it up. Yep, it did. These are just more spare stuff. We're not actually even making rods anywhere on the site right now. Or in the world, actually. Is this guy still running? 8 per minute. This might be a factor of our... I think the numbers I was looking at was... yeah, it was 486 pipes per minute was how much we needed from these 4 factories. Steel frame. This one's stators, rotors, and... what's the other one? Is it just 3? Oh, well, of course, the manufacturer, these heavy modular frames, and these encased industrial pipes. So we have 5 different modules that are using pipes, and they take a whole total of 486 pipes, and we're only making 270. Well, we just turned on another 270, so that's a total of 540, so we should be able to bring everything up to full speed now that we've got those. But I have to run the pipe, I have to run the belts and do all the subfloor stuff. So I'm pretty much done for this stream, so we're not going to get that done right now, but we are ready to do that. And yeah, the factory is starting to get much nicer. We can clean it up and start deleting these and moving them around and placing them where we actually want them. Or what more likely will happen is we'll just start to move around the map and place a whole bunch of more of these around at wherever the resources are. So we need to find the right nodes and place them down. Hey, Mad Design. I don't know if you're still here, but well, I'm doing 5X elevator parts this time, and I mean, you obviously spend a hell of a lot more time on your blueprints and your designs than I do, so it's, you know, that's kind of my thing. I like to rush, but I'm very inspired by your stuff. So yeah, I was just watching your video this morning, and yeah, I'm going to start to spend more time making things look a little bit nicer instead of just scaling up all the time, which is kind of my favorite thing to do. So, yep. I'm cruising again. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for this episode. Really appreciate all your comments and appreciate the views and the subs on YouTube. Likes on the VOD, and hit the notification if you want to be notified when I stream, which is basically every day, West Coast time in the morning, and usually in the afternoon as well. But that's going to be it for the Despaghettification episode. And we will talk to you all later. All right. Bye-bye.